这是重量级拳坛最为惨烈的一场拳王赛，面对着拳坛霸主刘易斯，克里琴科被揍成了血葫芦，并且差点导致眼睛失明。2003年6月22日，时任的 WBC IBO 重量级拳王刘易斯进行了他职业生涯中的最后一场战斗。本场他的对手是前乌克兰拳王，有着钢锤博士之称的维塔利·克里琴科。这是一场超乎了刘易斯意料之外的比赛。他原本的对手是头号挑战者约翰逊，但是在赛前的半个月，克里琴科说服了约翰逊，让其装伤退赛。随后，按照排名，比赛由克里琴科顶替了约翰逊的位置。这样的对手使得刘易斯措手不及，甚至都没有进行足够的针对性训练，便被赶鸭子上架般的登上了擂台。即便如此，信心满满的克里琴科却仍旧在比赛中遭遇了重创。接下来，阿飞就带大家一起重新回顾这场经典比赛。好了，话不多说，比赛正式开打。
Will Lewis try to jump on Klitschko early on. He's been very, very aggressive usually when he's fought big men. Looking for that right hand straight away. Klitschko with his awkward but sometimes effective style gets in with a right hand as they work in close.
They really are two massive athletes, aren't they? But they've got speed, they've got power, which he doesn't have to do very often.
Who establishes control with the jab? Watch for that, is it?
I think the jab is a key, Ian. Somebody's got to try and get control.
7. It's Lewis who has the reach advantage of about 6. Maybe he's feeling the strength of Klitschko too. Gets there with a right hand that momentarily seemed to trouble Lewis, who hasn't got his jab going yet.
You're looking to capitalise on that.
No. Lewis is giving away 6 years. Klitschko's only lost once in 33 fights, and that was on an injury. It's a good start this by Klitschko, who rams in a very good-looking right hand. He's getting the better of things.
And he's getting through with that jab.
And the right hand down 4.5 pounds around. At last, Lewis gets the jab working and an uppercut, but it was the challengers.
I think Klitschko's already breathing heavily after that first round. First round, which he was a little busier in, and he got through with a couple of nice shots.
Haven't had enough of them, but this Staples Center had a thriller between Shane Mosky and Oscar De La Hoya a couple of years back. Get his jab going. Oh, there's a big right hand from Klitschko. Seemed pretty nerveless all week. I had no emotion, he said, when I heard I was fighting Lewis. And yet again, his quick hands troubling
the hotness early on.
Well, then, taking this at 2 weeks' notice and gets it with
a smile and say something, but he definitely got hurt by that shot. Lennox's chin is coming in the air.
Can Lewis turn of some authority by Lewis, and that rocked Klitschko momentarily, stopped him in his tracks. Best yet from Lewis. But Klitschko comes back again, and Lewis, his defence looks a bit leaky tonight.
Well, I think there's definite ring rust there. He's looking slow and
the longer this goes, it won't get any easier. Another right hand and another one from Klitschko, who looks the boss at the moment.
Much Klitschko, but he's walking on the punches as he comes forward.
Klitschko got there with a left hook as well. Lewis is trying to gamble with big shots. He's forgotten the jab, and he's leaving himself really open. He just looks, there's that authority and sharpness and snap. And Klitschko,
all he's doing is walking forward, trying to gamble, and he's leaving himself wide open. Klitschko's teeing off with big right hands like that. He just seems to be without any sort of game plan. He doesn't seem to know what he wants to do, Lennox.
Stewart seems certain of the hook. He's beginning to show why in here. And now Lewis goes for it. Is he going to show champion?
Ever known. So he's got to try and do
damage by Lewis's left eye. And Klitschko is cut by the left eye.
Good work with the jab from Klitschko.
Planning to gather to watch this. But Lewis isn't done with yet. Not quite. With Klitschko, it's a problem. We thought it might be dramatic. It is.
Lewis looking for the big left hook.
He's got a real problem with that cut, Glenn.
He has, and we know he doesn't react well when he's injured. Quit the last time his only loss on an injury.
Well, he's going to have to have a mentality tonight. He surely wouldn't quit in this situation, getting the better of things. Now Lewis starts to find the range with that jab. Now Lewis starts to find the range with that jab. Is there a turning of the tide in this round with the cut? He walked onto a right hand, Lewis, but walked straight through it, surprisingly. These will be the last standing in the forest.
But I think that cut has worried Klitschko.
They need to get to work on that. No, it's a really bad gash, and it's a shame. He was caught too with jabs, and once he got the jab going, he got some other punches going too, Lewis.
Well, that showed that right hand.
Yeah.
Big right hand from Lewis.
There's more. There's no knockdown there. He missed with the left hand. Oh, and Klitschko then looked as if he tried to kick Lewis while on the...
Lewis just looking for the big right.
Quite so bad at the moment. I must say the cut work in the corner didn't look the most sophisticated. Left jab, right hand follows. Both have had periods of ascendancy in establishing that lead left hand. And everything else flows off that. There are moments here where they both look ready to go. Lewis is gasping, but we've seen that before in fights, notably against Shalko Mavrovic.
Out of Lewis's heart.
Another big right hand.
The really tough fight for both these competitors.
The feeling that Klitschko just the busier. The two heavyweights who look like they're at ringside tonight, still looking well. But Emmanuel Stewart, the trainer of Lewis, with left hand from Lewis, turned the punch cleverly. Recent fights, 6 out of the last 7 have gone at least 9 rounds.
Well, he's loading up an awful lot, Lennox. That'll take a lot more out of him as he hammers that body.
Well, he's hit in about a dozen shots to the rib. Is Klitschko, he can't walk away from it as he did when he had the shoulder even.
Good left hook there from Klitschko.
He seems to be just the boss, doesn't he? Lewis looking a bit troubled and disorganized. Lennox is getting a bit swollen under his left eye too. Well, Lewis fought well for the last 20 seconds of the round, but Klitschko breathes heavily as he goes back to the corner, and his face is a mess. Is there a cut on the cheek as well, or is that just the blood?
Klitschko, who's just been busier.
The crowd in this $375 million arena sense a possible shock, but it's only a possible shock. Lennox Lewis's 3rd reign as well. Our American TV to head. Goodness were involved. Just being around Lewis, he sensed weaknesses, studied him, fought the fight 1,000 times in his head. Oh, what an effort!
He really is. With such damage, he's
Ross Purity, Vaughan Bean, people like that from the 2nd division of the heavyweight league. I think that uppercut has caused blood from Klitschko's mouth. Scoring, by the way, as the heads clash on the inside again.
in this round, a lot of clinching.
Sharp little left hook, and Klitschko looks strong as he bulls Lewis back across the ring. But I think Lewis tonight might have met someone who's as physically strong as him.
Yeah, I think that might be true. And if he is, Lennox will be feeling it more.
Oh, there's the uppercut again from Lewis, who is showing some championship quality because he's tired.
It's called a halt to the contest because of severe injuries suffered by Klitschko. The winner, officially at the end of 6 rounds by TKO victory, and still a heavyweight champion of the world, Lennox